Sitting on the front steps of her apartment building, Beth notices that the heel strap of her Crocs is only around her right heel and not her left. Already having decided to wear Crocs with jeans, she doesn't really care all that much to adjust either heel strap to match the other and lives with her decision. She's in a car. Beth's friend Marv is driving. For some reason, she feels that he has a sort of woodland creature energy going on today and tells him that. Marv laughs at it and jokes to Beth that she should start calling him by a name a woodland creature would have, like Tibbles or something. Beth thinks that he brought up the name Tibbles way too fast for it to be a joke. They never talk about it again. They pass a park down the street from a school with the abbreviation LCS. Marv makes a joke that it stands for Lakeland School. This gets a big laugh from Beth. Beth makes Marv stop at the park so she can run around. The cool wind and the sound of the blowing trees is soothing. It's been so long since Beth has been so calm. She stops running around the park and lies down under a tree. All of her thoughts, all of her issues, they all seem to fade away in this moment. Marv plays kinda bad music. Beth asks Marv if he'd ever thought about his own existence. Marv doesn't know how to answer that and asks her to elaborate. Beth says, "I don't want to kill the vibe," and continues anyways, asking if Marv had ever thought about his existence and how minute and insignificant his place in the universe is. Marv doesn't like that question and tries to move on. Beth apologizes and tries to recover by saying that she thinks about how insignificant she is all the time. It doesn't help. Driving down a brick road, Beth sees a building that has multiple signs hanging on its walls that say parking in rear. She finds this hilarious and points it out to Marv, who says, "I need someone to park in my rear." Beth laughs and responds with, "You're better than me," not sure what she even means by that. Whoa, that's a cool rock. Beth puts the rock in her pocket. She looks around to see where Marv is to make sure he didn't see her take the rock. She doesn't think he'd steal it from her, but thinks it's fun to pretend like he would. She enjoys having little meaningless secrets. And lying. Beth likes to lie about random things. Earlier that day, she told Marv that she was afraid of the mouse from Chuck E. Cheese, and he believed her. She will forget she ever told him that when he brings it up in the future. The highest point in the city. Somewhere, they each individually seem to find themselves ending up, but this time together. They sit on the trunk of Marv's car and watch the sunset. Beth thinks about how insignificant her existence is to the rest of the universe. She thinks about how everything she does doesn't actually matter. How every feeling she has ever had, everything she has ever thought, worried about, cared about, is pointless. She looks at Marv, wanting to say something about her thoughts, but not wanting to make him uncomfortable again. She thinks about how stupid it is that they're alive and watching the sunset. But she enjoys the warmth on her face.